Yes, Stanley, how are you? Thanks for coming by. Congratulations on a career night. That was a fun one to watch. I bet it was a fun one to play.
Yeah, yeah, it was a lot of fun, I guess. Yeah.
It's probably been a bit of a trying year for you, and it's been a trying year for the franchise. But as it goes down the stretch, are you playing for a job for next year with these guys, a job for 29 other teams? Like, how do you approach these last few games given your unique circumstances?
Man, I just feel like through my life, you gotta be thankful for stuff, man. I remember as a kid, I'd ask, I said, God, can you just please put me on an NBA team? And if I could run the bench for 10 years, I'd be the happiest MFer in the world. And then, you get to 24 and you start getting ungrateful for things. And for me, it's all about being grateful. So I don't know how to make a cool metaphor out of it, but I just thank God to be able to play basketball at this level. I thank God for great teammates. And even though it's a tough year for us, we're here for each other, and no matter who's playing on any night. Since I've been here, we've gave effort. We've tried our hardest. We play good basketball, and that's what it kind of comes down to for me.
Obviously, you would never have lost confidence in your skills, but does a night like tonight in the last 2 or 3 weeks sort of reaffirm what you are as an athlete?
I like to say I am who I am. Like I am. I know who I am. I know who I am personally. And that's for everybody else to judge. But obviously, you put a lot of work in, you put a lot of effort into something to get a positive result in a fraction is always good. So, as much as you kill yourself when you're down, you also gotta give yourself a pat on the butt when you're up. And man, I shoot a lot of shots and I do a lot of stuff. So to be able to play a decent game, a good game, I'm happy.
Great. Thanks so much. Appreciate the time as always.
Thanks, Doug.
Next question goes to Mike Ganter from the Toronto Sun.
Hey, Stanley, nice game tonight.
Thanks.
Wanted to ask you, I mean, it's been such a crazy year. How do you sum up this season and everything that it has entailed?
Man. I mean, the pandemic. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. Yeah. I think, I just at the end, you finally realize, not finally, but you really realize how much we lost not being in Toronto this year. Truly playing road games all year long, truly not, kind of being your own house, truly not having your own packed facility. It wasn't giving us the best foot forward. It was a hell of a year, but I thought we had an opportunity to make the best of it. And sometimes it happens like this, unfortunately for me, I've been on a couple of teams that have ended like this a little early. And, every year you come back the following year and you got a chip on your shoulder. And I know the guys in this locker room are those type of guys. And this year is only just, put a chip on people's shoulders for the next one.
Is there a takeaway from this season, or is there a good moment that you're going to look back on and think, all right, I got this out of it at least?
I think the takeaway would be not to let it happen again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you guys watch every game, and yeah, we feel it. We understand it. We get it. So next year it'll be a whole different tone for sure.
I got it. Appreciate it. Thanks, Stanley.
Yeah.
Two more questions for you, Stanley. First one goes to Michael Grange from Sportsnet.
Hey, Stanley. Thank you for stopping by. You've shown at various times this season your ability to really lock in on some really good players defensively and affect games with kind of minimal scoring at times. And then you have a game like this, and we've seen it a couple other times where you blow up. Going forward, where do you see your game going? Like, can you capture a little bit more of this offensive punch, or do you think that you're going to really carve yourself out of, your next step will be really making a mark as a stopper defensively, and the offense is a bonus?
I mean, that's a good question, man. I'm willing to work as hard as I possibly have to be the best player I possibly can be. I think in the best world, if I can have it my way, I'd have it both ways. I'd be a hell of a defensive player and a hell of an offensive player as well. And I think the best thing for me, I'm 24 still, so I still have a little bit of time to get better at basketball, and I still have my young legs. So that's what keeps me up at night. That's what gets me up in the morning is being able to achieve those type of things. And being able to watch my peers and people around me be able to achieve those things and get better at basketball, that's what gets me going in the summertime. So, man, I just can't wait to get in the gym this summer and get better at basketball. I've always said it's consistency with me, as you just pointed out in your question. So that's what I'm kind of fighting for. That's the missing parts of my career so far. So I have a lot of room to improve in that area, especially on the offensive end.
Appreciate it, Stanley. Good talking with you as always.
Final question goes to Lewis from Raptors Republic.
Hey, Stan. I'm not sure if it was the last game of last year, but one of the last games in the bubble, you exploded offensively again, had that game winner. Did this game feel at all like that one for you?
I said, not really. I think the bubble, man, that was a different, that was different. That was like a different vibe. Like that was like almost like Peach Jam or something. That was like an AAU tournament. This is like, way different. But I guess it's similar, I guess. So, in situation, end of the season, kind of last couple of games before the playoffs, X, Y, and Z. But no, it was a different team, different vibe, different stuff going on.
And as a last one, looking forward for the offseason, what are you most excited about when you leave Tampa, when you get back to your life elsewhere? What's the single thing you're looking most forward to?
I'm looking forward to a lot of stuff, man. I'm looking forward to a lot of stuff. I guess the single thing I'd be looking forward to is, getting home and being around my family, seeing people I love. I kind of haven't, I've been in Toronto pretty much the whole pandemic, since March of last year. So I haven't really spent much time at home. So being able to be back in the States and be at home for a little bit will be nice.
Thank you. I understand we won't see you until till the off season. So hope you have a wonderful time.
Yeah, y'all stay blessed, man. I appreciate y'all.